Hello, folks. This is going to be a Jane Doe Milestone skin showcase. Let's see. Alright. We'll start off with the base one, and then we'll slowly build up. I'm still getting used to this. Base Jane Doe, nothing special. The one we all seen has, I don't know if that's a purse or just a handbag. Her crystal looks like it has some of John Doe's corruption inside of it. Her hatchet is just a hatchet. That's pretty much normal. She has what looks like some tear marks on her hat. That's about it. Now we'll go on to M1. I keep on going over there because I'm used to the killers. M1. M1's a bit different. This goes back in time. As you can see, this must be her at the headquarters, I'm assuming, where she looked like this. Her crystal seems to be a mug with the corruption in it that she repurposed. And the hatchet is her clipboard, which is not that effective. Why would a clipboard be better than a hatchet? Okay. She has a pencil in her hair, different hairstyle. Overall, kind of decent for an M1 skin. I'd say like a 5 out of 10 for just based off on the scale of just all skins. M2. Now here's where things get actually crazy. It goes 0 to 100 with this. Got a whole new hat, whole new hairstyle. Some of her, and now only, what's going on? The original half of her face was shown in, well, actually all of her face was shown in M1. Now only half of it in a diagonal way. She has the same handbag, it seems. Whatever that red thing is. She still has her hatchet, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that looks a bit. It looks darker. This seems like she's placed it into a bottle and now uses it to now controls it. That's what it looks like. Her hair is a whole new hairstyle. Overall, really good for just an M2. Now, M3 kind of adds on to M2. I'd say this is probably her getting like taken over by the corruption that she made. Hence, what's in there? Because as she it's going outside of it, I think that might be why, but I'm not sure. But that'll be lore wise. She got posters to find out stuff about the corruption and all that. Then she has the same hat as before. Roses well, flowers in the shape of roses all over her body. Uh, she still has the handbag, and she looks like mad, but also worried. Let me check. Does she have any? She just looks dumb with life whenever emoting. I've checked the other ones, the same except M1. That's about it, and just like a hair mark over here. Now, the last but not least, probably the best skin of them all, M4. Almost hit that. Okay. This is an animated skin. Has 10. This is 10 out of 10 just off of it. Whole new hat. basically like the wedding vibe. Whole new everything. Holy! I just noticed how much detail this skin has, and she throws seems what seems like to be a crystal of a flower or something. Her hat. Oh, I didn't even see the hatchet for the other skin. We'll see that later, but this one has a custom animation of what seems to be like a crazy looking sword. No, that's a crazy looking axe. We'll come back to this skin to go look at it some more. I gotta go look at the hatchet for the other skin. Yeah, I know. Blame it on me in the comments. I know, I'm stupid. Alright. The hatchet. Ooh. Is that a battle axe? Yo, 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 yo. Not now, lag. Pretty sure that's just a battle axe. Oh yeah, you can see it. But there's been so much time animating, I can barely see it, which is kind of annoying to me. Alright, back to the other skin where everything's going on. Probably the best skin in the game. Yeah, I think this is like a contrast to John Doe's M4. And no, this is not a sandbox game. I genuinely just grinded for this. It's like, you see what I mean? Because the corrupted arm that John Doe has, she has a corrupted arm full of her own thing over here. And the bit of corruption on this arm that he had, but he used it as a claw. She has a bit of corruption, and his face and her face, basically, they're kind of similar. If I'm being honest, it's like a bright contrast to John's corruption, as like this one is more of a healing one, I suppose, at the cost of her own like what, like body, like she doesn't even have a face anymore. Uh, that's and she has like the same hairstyle as before. Actually, never mind. Both sides are actually wild. But this skin is well animated and it has basically everything animated. Is there anything I'm missing? No. That's about it. Well, this was a really cool skin. Very good update. Very good update, I must say. I immediately. This is gonna be my like the final thoughts, so you can just like end the video. You can just leave the video if you want. My final thoughts. I loved this update, specifically, specifically because we got new content. I wonder what happens if I enter this as Jane Doe's M4 skin. That would be funny. Oh, you just can't go in. Anyways, yeah, this brought some new content. The only thing I must say is, well, I feel like you should add a bit more content to it. I'm not complaining, but it just feels like there's been a lot less content in this one update than a normal update. You know what I mean? Like take for example, you added just some tiny map changes, a new map, like the usual. Added LMS for just John Doe, and added LMS for John Doe and Jane. Like overall, don't get me wrong, this is definitely one of the best updates, but it feels weird. Like there wasn't enough. Probably being saved for another update, if I'm being honest. But one thing I must say before I end this video: nerf Jane Doe to the ground. Holy, she's so easy to win with. just a competent team, and like boom, they lose. Well, that's about it. Well, you know the deal. Like, sub, hit the bell, whatever. I don't care. I'm just probably gonna look at the Noli milestones later. I already got them.